What does it mean to build? After I agreed to speak, that was the first thing I put into Google so I can see what am I really supposed to be talking about. And I got two definitions. One, to make stronger or more intense. And the second one is to construct something by putting parts or materials together. And I feel like these definitions work well with the Southeastern Diocese, because I grew up in the Diocese. So I know we've done a lot of great things that we can make stronger and more intense. And also we have a rich legacy and history that we can able to build and construct new things if we use the right materials and parts. So throughout my search, I kind of found 3 tips that we can kind of take with us to make building a whole lot easier. The first thing is use the right things. Say use the right things. Use the right things. When it comes down to building something, the higher quality materials you use, the better the product's going to be. If you use cheap materials that break easy, you're not going to have a very lasting product. So we can kind of take that same analogy to the Southeastern Diocese. So you might be asking, well, what are those materials and how do we get them? I'm glad you asked. Philippians 4:19 states, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. God has already given us the things we need to use to build what we need to build in Southeastern Diocese. It's simple. All we need to get them is just raise our hands and say, I can do that. What do you need help with? I'm willing to learn. And what can be done to make this better? These are the productive things we need to be adding into our diocese to make sure that we are doing things and using the right things. But far too often we're using the wrong materials. Sometimes we're saying the wrong things like, I'm tired, I don't feel like it, I did it last time, and I just don't want to. Proverbs 18:21 states, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So it's imperative to make sure we're saying the right things by doing the right things to ensure we are doing everything that God has called us to do. The second thing I have is building quality things take time. Say, building things take time. Psalms 27:13-14 states, I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. We have to be careful that we don't try to rush God. God has called us to do a lot of great things. He didn't say we do a lot of great things overnight. In preparing for this presentation, I listened to a TED talk from an artist. He was a painter, and he said to accomplish great things, you need to let the paint dry. Because even though you kind of know what you want to paint, you know how you want to paint it, sometimes you just have to wait for the paint to dry, because if you don't, your colors are going to blend and mix, and you might be adding new colors you didn't need to add. Amen. On this journey to building that God has called us, God can do miraculous things in our diocese, but sometimes we need to sit back and let the paint dry, let things settle, let things solidify, so we can really make sure that we are to paint the masterpiece that God has called us to paint. In addition to building qualities take time, that God has his own sense of timing. 2 Peter 3:8 states, but do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. God's timing is perfect. He's not going to be late. He's not going to be early. He might not be there when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. So when you look at timing, we have to make sure that our timing is going to be different from everybody else's timing. We can't look at other denominations and what they're doing over there. We can't look at other dioceses what they're doing. As long as we're doing what we need to be doing, God's going to handle us. The third and final point I have is cancel out the noise. Say, cancel out the noise. Nehemiah 2:19-20 states, but when Sanballat the Horonites, Tobiah the Ammonite official, and Geshem the Arab heard about it, they mocked and ridiculed us. What is this you are doing, they asked. Are you rebelling against the king? I answered them by saying, the God of heaven will give us success. We, his servants, will start rebuilding. But as for you, you have no share in Jerusalem, or any claim, or historic right to it. Sometimes you got to tell the enemy to mind your business. Because everyone is not going to see the vision, and that's going to be okay.
Yeah.
We are building something for everyone, but everyone's not being part of the building process. And since people are not going to see the vision, they're not going to see what we're building, they're not going to understand the work that we're doing.
Amen.
And in human nature, people tend to attack what they don't understand.
Yeah, that's right.
So people are going to see what we're doing, they're going to try to attack us. They'll try to ridicule us, talk about us, and break our spirits. But we're going to cancel out the noise and focus on the goal.
Come on, Daddy.
Because sometimes you're even going to have to cancel out the noise for the people you're supposed to be building with. Because even though we know that quality things take time, we need to let the paint dry, sometimes it can look a lot like doing nothing. Some people are going to see the vision that we have is so big and so lofty that they're not going to be able to achieve it and become discouraged and start to doubt. We can even see this with Jesus, what he was dealing with. As Jesus walked on the water, Peter said, Jesus, if it's you, then let me walk on this water. Jesus told Peter to come, and Peter started to walk on the water. But he got scared and started to doubt and started to fall. And the same thing Jesus said to Peter, I said to you, you little faith, why do you doubt? Because in Matthew 21:20-21, when Jesus withered the fig tree, when the disciples saw this, they were amazed. How did the fig tree wither so quickly, they asked. Jesus replied, truly I tell you, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but you can also say to the mountain, go, throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. Keeping the faith is essential to canceling out the noise, and it should be able to build what God has called us to build. And as I close, God is going to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or imagine. But it's going to be on us to do the work. But I promise you, if we use the right things, understand that building quality things take time, and cancel out the noise, and there is nothing that we can't do. The time is now.